Before we start, let's take a moment to rise and honor the anthems. Dear participants, professors, researchers, students, and honored guests, welcome to the 13th UBT Annual International Conference. It is a great pleasure to be here with all of you as we come together to share ideas and explore important topics in our field. Over these days, we will have the opportunity to hear from some of the brightest minds in the academy. Our goal is to promote collaboration and the exchange of knowledge among educational institutions and professionals from around the globe. Today, we'll begin with the opening ceremony, where we'll have the honor of hearing from several of our academic leaders and the representatives from government institutions. The UBT Annual International Conference is an interdisciplinary event that publishes the work of scientists in fields relevant to UBT activities in education, research, and development. UBT aims to establish itself as an internationally competitive, research-intensive university dedicated to the transfer of knowledge and providing world-class education to talented students from diverse backgrounds. Today, the president of UBT, the Professor Dr. Edmond Hayrize, is not with us, but just physically. He's joining us online, and I invite to read his speech that the director of the University of Campus of UBT, Lirigzona Morina. Stage is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure on behalf of the President of UBT to welcome you at our International Conference on Business Technology and Innovation. Therefore, it's my pleasure to bring you his warm welcoming and message. Good morning, everyone. Dear academic staff, estimated participants, researchers, professors, students, and dear friends. It is a great pleasure and distinct honor for me to welcome you to the 13th edition of the International Conference on Science, Technology, Business and Innovation at UBT. This edition marks yet another milestone in our shared journey towards advancing knowledge and supporting scientific innovation by creating a unique platform for collaboration among researchers from various fields. This conference has a clear mission: to bring together the brightest minds from different parts of the world to exchange ideas, experiences, and research findings across specialized and interdisciplinary fields. We are proud to have established a space where the latest knowledge can be shared and the most pressing challenges of our time can be addressed. Once again, this year's International Conference at UBT gathers over 3,000 participants, including researchers, scientists, and students from around the globe. They will share the outcomes of their scientific work and discuss the future for innovation in science, business, and technology. A special thanks goes to the international researchers, professors, and students who have joined us for this significant event, one of the largest in the region. With their studies and findings, they aim to bring new insights and contribute to the development of their respective fields. Special thanks also goes to our organizing committee for their great job and make this conference another success. Today, as we open the 13th edition of UBT International Conference, I want to share with you not only the importance of this event, but also the extraordinary success of our institution on the international level. UBT has established itself as a leader in quality, innovation, and technology, building over 500 partnerships with prestigious institutions worldwide. This is a testament to our commitment in building bridges of cooperation and creating opportunities for our students and academics to engage with the best minds globally. Our partnerships have a broad reach, including academic exchanges, research projects, and joint innovations that make impact the development of a modern society. Another clear indicator of the quality of education we provide is the international rankings and awards we have received. All these achievements show that UBT is not only aiming for the top, but is also reaching it. The opportunities we provide surpass those of many other institutions by opening doors for you to compete and contribute globally. Through this conference, we not only promote our scientific achievements, but also forge new collaborative bridges with global partners. This international network of researchers and professionals is crucial in tackling shared challenges and fostering sustainable development. I would like to thank all participants for their valuable contributions and tireless commitment on the improvement of the world through science and innovation. UBT remains dedicated to proving the right platform for these efforts to continue flourishing and inspiring future generations of scientists and leaders. I wish you all success in your presentations and discussions over the coming days, and we are confident that the outcomes of this conference will have a significant impact on the future development of various scientists and professional fields. Your dedication and contribution to science and innovation are essential to the progress for our society. Thank you and best of luck to everyone. Professor Dr. Edmond Hayrize.
Thank you, Lirik Zona. Now, it's my honor to invite Professor Dr. Visar Hoja, the Vice Rector of UBT, to share his thoughts and insights with us. Skena Pruve.
Thank you very much. Okay, honored Vice Rector of UBT, my colleague, Professor Dr. Binak Becai, honored deans, honored guests, distinguished researchers, esteemed academics, students and colleagues. It is my great honor to welcome you all to the 13th edition of our annual UBT conference. It brings me immense pride to open this significant gathering of minds, ideas, and innovations, where our shared commitment to knowledge and exploration reaches new heights. Each year, this conference serves not only as a platform for presenting academic and scientific work, but also as a place for intellectual and professional growth for all of us. As we embark on this year's event, we reflect on the journey that has brought us here and the milestones that have collectively achieved. I want to acknowledge each of you for the role you play in elevating UBT's reputation and strengthening its impact on the academic and scientific community, both locally and internationally. Allow me to share some highlights of our recent journey together. Since the inception of the UBT annual conference, we have seen remarkable growth, and today we stand on the shoulders of all of you who have contributed to its success. Over the last 4 years alone, we have observed a steady stream of abstracts and full papers, each representing the dedication of researchers striving to contribute meaningfully to all the fields. In 2021, we received 541 abstracts and 77 full papers, a testament to our community enthusiasm. Then in 2022, the conference attracted 496 abstracts and 73 full papers, followed by 451 abstracts and 70 full papers in 2023. However, now, in 2024, as we launch the 13th edition of our conference, I'm thrilled to announce that we have received 405 abstracts and notably 154 full papers. This sharp increase in full paper submissions is more than just a number. It marks a powerful shift in the conference's academic depth and rigor, reflecting the continuous drive for quality and excellence among our scholars and researchers. This improvement in full paper submission is a critical step toward our strategic goals for the conference. Full papers offer a more comprehensive exploration of ideas, data and findings, providing the foundation for our research to reach global audiences and achieve higher standards of academic excellence. With an increasing number of full papers, we move closer to a future where our conference can gain wider recognition and indexing, ensuring that the work presented here reaches influential platforms and contributes to global discourse. As the Vice Rector for Quality and Research, I'm especially proud of our collective achievements. Our commitment to quality assurance at UBT exists in all dimensions of our institutions, from teaching to learning to research output and professional development. Today, we see the impact of that commitment in the number of full papers submitted, and I can assure you that this is only the beginning. Our achievements are the result of continuous support, mentorship, and investment in our researchers. At UBT, we are fortunate to have a quality-driven culture that fosters collaboration across disciplines, encourages innovation, and provides resources that enable each researcher to excel. Our university support system, including workshops and opportunities for collaboration with international institutions, are all designed to help researchers reach their fullest potential. UBT has consistently set high standards, and our reputation as a model institution is recognized not only in Kosovo, but also beyond our borders. In recent years, UBT has been included in various prestigious international rankings: CIMAGO, VURI, Green Metric, EFQM, to name a few. In Age Index, UBT is the second in Kosovo with respect to indexing in Web of Science, the most prestigious indexing platform. These recognitions affirm that UBT is a leader in education and research, a reputation we must continue to uphold and expand. UBT's annual conference is also a unique platform that brings together not only faculty and students, but also scholars from around the world. Our collaborative research efforts of our scholars at UBT with institutions like Imperial College London, University of Melbourne, Karolinska Institute, and other research networks spans continents, and the world's leading academic minds recognize and engage with the work we are doing here. UBT is also strongly aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals, an area of increasing importance to academic institutions worldwide. Through our research and the studies presented at this conference, we are actively contributing to global world goals, being the fields of quality education, sustainable cities, and climate action. As we gather here today, let us remind ourselves that each of us has a vital role in shaping the future. The research you present, the discussions that you will have, and the connections you will make here all contribute to a larger ecosystem of knowledge and innovation. I urge each of you to continue pushing boundaries, exploring new questions, and refining your research approaches. In closing, I would like to express my gratitude to all the individuals that have made this conference possible, from the organizing committee, the contributors, every researcher that has chosen to share their work with us, including also the sponsors that have contributed to this, with special emphasis, Penetron from Greece. Your dedication, hard work, and passion are what make UBT a place of excellence. As we celebrate the 13th edition of the UBT annual conference, let us look forward to even greater achievements. Let us aim for further increase in full paper submission, broader indexing, and an expanded global reach. Together, we are creating a legacy of knowledge and innovation that will inspire further generations. Thank you very much for your commitment and contribution, and I wish you a successful and enriching conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Hoxha, for your impactful contributions. Now, I am pleased to introduce Professor Dr. Galia Marinova from the Technical University of Sofia, a leading expert in engineering and technology. Her research on innovation and sustainable development is highly influential. Senata za vas, Professor Galia Marinova.
To be here with you, to see so many people from UBT, from all around, to this great conference. I will share our cooperation experience with UBT, which lasts already a decade. So I called my speech "A Decade of Cooperation and Innovation between TU Sofia and UBT, the Western Balkans, and more." Maybe I don't know where to point exactly. Here, this one? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So, the most interesting thing that all began at this conference, one of the first editions, 10 years ago, in Dures. At that time, it was at the seaside in Dures, and it was maybe the third edition, maybe the third So now we can measure the progress of our achievements for these 10 years. The first idea which occurred to our heads was to create a CEPUS network with all the participants from CEPUS region, Central European region, who were present at that conference. This network was a great success. Now it is one of the leading networks in the CEPUS region. It is called Modeling, Simulation and Computer-Aided Design in Engineering and Management. We have 45 partners from all the 16 countries in the region, starting from Albania, Austria, and with Bulgaria, Kosovo, and all the others. We have also partners from industry. In the new application that we are preparing now, we are reaching 50 partners. So we created a network around Technical University and UBT with a very big number of higher education institutions in our region. It's a very active network. We have diverse activities, summer school conferences. We have a joint doctoral program, and we are proposing flexible courses. I will show just the last two CEPUS summer schools organized by our network with the participation of teachers and students from all around the region and from UBT also. So this was our CEPUS summer school in Graz, TU Graz 2023, together with the conference. And it was the last one, July, in the current year, 2024, that we realized in Maribor, Slovenia, together with 26 students from 13 countries, 11 guest professors, Slovenian companies, and the municipality of Maribor. Very interesting projects were developed by students about the smart city of Maribor. This is the group of my doctoral students in the joint doctoral program. They are presenting at TU Graz at a special CEPUS session also in July this year. The program CEPUS arrived to be thanks to networks. Our network is now a very successful program. It became more and more funded, and it continues in the CEPUS 4, starting from this new application. So this is the conference in Hungary where in September our network was invited to present as one of the best in the region. We are disseminating our results. For example, in Taylor edition we had the first paper was about the achievements of our network. What we achieved? We have more than 30 joint papers, 12 doctoral students at our joint program, 2 doctors already who graduated, 4 doctoral students are preparing their thesis, and all the others following. I will show just some of the topics that we are working on in our team. The first one is online platform to assist computer-aided design in communication circuits and systems. We are searching about new tools in the net, and we develop automatic tool selection for filter design, printed circuit board design, RLC design, transformer, switch mode power supplies, LED matrix. These are now the 3 doctoral students working on this platform, Ognian, Latin, and Katarina. Everywhere we have international teams, and in many of the teams participate people from UBT. The other one is artificial intelligence and computer-aided design. The topics are review of the implementation, artificial intelligence for PCB design, because it's the blooming now, AI-assisted PCB design tools, ChatGPT for computer-aided design. The group of doctoral students who is working on this topic are Katerina, Lavdim, and Blerim, who are here with us. So some illustrations from the last paper of Lavdim and Gigi in TU Graz. Another topic, virtual models for IoT scenarios and digital twins. We are investing a lot in green transformation last years, and we are developing digital twins and virtual models of different infrastructure, like the port of Dures, the University Polis, UBT also develops, University of Montenegro, but these are illustrations of our two doctoral students, Magnola Zenelli and Ilda Muka from Tirana and Dures. Cybersecurity and low power FPGA-based design. We have two students working on it, doctoral students always, Ericelda Malay, Mercida Ibro. The one is working on sophisticated ways to encrypt integrated circuits by adding some additional gates or elements and creating keys for this hardware so that the integrated circuit design is not pirated. As we can see here, just a minute, I don't know, I wanted the pointer, but maybe this is the pointer, no problem. So there are some elements added in order to hide through keys the real design of the circuit for not being pirated. You know, there is a very big competition today between the leading companies in Europe, US, and Asia. So this is element from the teaching environment for low power design of FPGA, programmable circuits, and using augmented reality, multimedia applications. The student developed a blog for teaching low power design, also in the aim of green designs. So, another area, business models and viability of EDA companies, electronic design automation companies. It is a very specific business, but this is the area where I am mainly working, the tools for computer-aided design, and how these companies can survive with such a specific product, such a specific market, because their market are the big companies producers. We started with the first doctoral student from Tirana, Aida Bitri, the research, and now we are working with Blerim on creating a platform based on this research and specific methods to forecast the viability of the companies and give some advices how they can be successful in this business. So you can see some illustrations from the research about what technological facts, events can push the generation of the creation of new companies, and then after a short period there is a merge and acquisition of the companies because only few leaders survive. Now, the last factor that we started with AIDA, it was the Internet of Things effect, and now we are focused with Blerim on the effect of artificial intelligence. So he created an amazing platform that you can see here. When you work interactively, it's even more spectacular. We had very good feedback in Ireland about the platform and the way it illustrates this dynamics in the business. So one more study. It is focused on our CEPUS network itself. We created a platform to manage the network, the academic network, for creating events using mobilities, etc. So it is a job completely, completed till now. The thesis is ready for defense, so we are planning the next month the defense, so we plan to have a new doctor very soon. It is a real platform used in our network. With the data collected, not only we can effectively organize events and plan events, but also we can model the students' behavior. We can give recommendations to organize successful event. We generate certificates. It's really amazing. And we have a very good feedback for it also. So this community, as you have seen, enlarged with all this research. So we gained some bigger projects like the Erasmus Plus Capacity Building Project, IoT, IoT Green Transformation for Academic Society and Business-Oriented Ecosystem in Western Balkans, IoT Eco Project. We are in the second part of this project, together with partners from Austria, from Greece, and also from Montenegro, Albania, and one more university from Kosovo, the University of Pristina, and UBT, of course. So we have an IoT hub with teaching materials, new courses, and also virtual prototypes for the Port of Dures, for the university campus of UBT, and for the University of Montenegro. Yes, so a great job done by University Campus UBT from the team of Professor Besnik Haya. The whole team created something spectacular, this virtual parameter monitoring in UBT campus that we'll see, I think, the new development in the conference. Also, other universities joined, University Policy in Tirana, TU Sofia, and others were inspired from our research. So these are elements from the 3D model of the Port of Dures, amazing work. We have a doctoral student working, but also thesis developed, thesis in Dures, thesis in Sofia, developed on these topics, and we are expecting the very new results these days. Together with Professor Edmond and Professor Guliashki from Bulgarian Academy of Sciences, we modeled the photovoltaic system of UBT, trying to make it independent, zero consumption from the main grid with energy management system. We implemented different optimization methods and achieved 30 to 53% cost reduction for energy. We have 2 papers at Balkan.com in Istanbul, in Ljubljana. Next year it will be in Greece, but in 26 we plan to do it in Sofia, so we want to see many people from UBT there. But we have time to promote. So one of our great achievements were the digital twins, the new courses, and now in our project in the next months, the 2025, we have to make demonstrations, training to people, administration, society, roundtables, workshops, summer schools, to show and to promote green transformation and these tools for green transformation. So it's very exciting. Another project, the Cyber City project, practical approach to teach and learn cyber security in smart cities. Also a project in our area with some partners from Valencia, from Naples, from Benevento. We are making a prototype of smart city with some boards from ST Microelectronics. We are here together with the company number 1 in Europe, ST Microelectronics, for chip production. So this is we are building it, the prototype of our smart city. So we'll control autonomous cars, traffic light systems, cyber attacks, cyber protection. We have already some results in this system. We simulated the CPA side channel attack against this board and platform, and we tried to recover the IS-126 encryption key, actually successfully. So now we'll find ways to securize the system. Then, another program which is very well working between UBT and Technical University Sofia and all around the Western Balkans. This is the Erasmus Credit Mobility. We can see students from UBT, students from Montenegro, from Bosnia, from Albania last year at the this year at the International Week in May. These are the professors at the International Week. These are partners, our Credit Mobility partners, all the Western Balkans, also Moldova, Georgia, Paraguay, all these people are continuing this year. We'll make a new one, 2024, May 2025, and we'll meet all our partners there. We have also 2 grants for Erasmus Plus students, 3 to 5 months. We wait them in the spring term. Please apply. Don't forget to apply on time. We have research fellowships for mid-career and senior researchers for the spring term also, so we expect some professors for making very high top publications in Q1, Q2 journals, together based on all these results that we already have. So the last thing that I'm organizing, the beginning of November in TU Sofia, it is a hackathon together with ST Microelectronics. Small components, big ideas, hackathon for tomorrow's electronics solutions. We are with ST Microelectronics, TU Sofia, and another association helping for the hackathon. So the participants are already inscribed. It's part of important project of common European interest on microelectronics and communication technologies as part of the ST Microelectronics initiatives to share its technology and innovation with various ecosystems and foster microelectronic related activities. There was a very big interest. We have lots of inscribers. The teams are now grouped, and the first days of November, it will be the big competition to find solutions about smart cities, implementing the technology of ST Microelectronics and their boards. Even the boards arrived, they were shipped to TU Sofia in big parcels and waiting for me. Okay, so we'll integrate microelectronic system into urban infrastructure. There will be a discussion, smart shop, these specific kits, Nucleo board workshop and kit presentation, then the hackathon sessions. So, as I said, all this started at the International Conference of UBT 10 years ago. It's the excellent environment for networking and future plans. So I see that we are much more here than we were the first years. So we are ready to meet the new partners, the new challenges, to work together and to go further. So thank to UBT for the great cooperation and have excellent time, excellent conference, and stay in Pristina, and to our future achievements. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Marinova, for sharing with us your experience. Next, we welcome Professor Dr. Ilaria Venanzi from the University of Perugia. Her work in linguistic and education highlights the value of combining different fields. We look forward to her helpful insights. Per favore, diamo il benvenuto alla professoressa Venanzi sul palco.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for the introduction. I'm very pleased and honored to be here to give this talk at the UBT International Conference. And I would like to thank the organizing committee, the coordinators, and Professor Crelani for the kind invitation. So today I will talk to you about recent advances in the application of artificial intelligence to bridge structural health monitoring. I selected this topic since among my research interests, I think that this is the most cross-disciplinary one at the intersection of civil engineering, computer science, sensors technology, and risk assessment and decision making. The increasing number of bridge collapses occurred in recent years demonstrate the need to invest in infrastructures management and the need to ensure bridge longevity and safety.
Sorry for the interruption.
Indeed, bridges play a key role in transport network, enhancing mobility and therefore economic growth and social development. However, many aging infrastructures are prone to materials degradation, to environmental factors and natural hazards. That's why we need to find ways to efficiently manage and maintain the type of structures to ensure safety and serviceability. So to this aim, the approach based on structural health monitoring has gained increasing attention in recent years, as it allows the early detection of structural damage, supports condition-based maintenance, prioritization of recovery activities, and decision-making. In operational model analysis-based approach, SHM systems collect data from dynamic sensors like accelerometers and use them to perform online identification of modal properties like natural frequencies and mode shapes, which are widely recognized to be global damage indicators. Then, possible deviations of proper statistical metrics, parameters from normal values denote damage occurrence, as you can see in this graph here in the control chart, which is a typical graph which is used for damage detection. So in our research group at University of Perugia has extensively worked in this field, has been working on that for several years, and now we can say that the technological transfer to the market is in its final stage. Here you can see some shots of our software, which has been developed by University of Perugia, Polytechnic of Milan, and University of Padua for ANAS, which is one of the main road concessionaires in Italy. And this software manages all the SHM process, starting from data collection to continuous SHM. We are currently working also on the development of other BMS platform, like the one for ASTM, another important bridge and road concessionaire. And all this is done in the framework of the FABRE Consortium, which is an inter-university research consortium in Italy, to which many of the most prestigious universities belong, which is devoted to doing research and technological transfer on bridges risk assessment, maintenance, monitoring, and optimal management. So, although this operational model analysis-based statistical pattern recognition approach is quite well established, there are still some challenges and some open issues. First of all, there's the need to reduce classification errors because in complex structures, in complex systems, The occurrence of false positives may lead to additional economic expenses for non-necessary maintenance, and false negatives may lead to critical failures. Then there's the need to go beyond damage detection because we can do damage detection, but we are also interested in damage localization, damage quantification, and also to go towards residual life prediction. And this can be done only if damage data are available, and this is one of the main issues that we have in facing these problems. Another challenge is to manage the large amount of data of different types, because we have several different sensors in complex SHM systems. Now we are working on a bridge, for example, in the city of Perugia, where more than 130 accelerometers are installed. In all these aspects, the assistance of artificial intelligence can be very important. Where artificial intelligence can contribute in bridge SHM. First, as I said, in real-time anomaly detection and classification, in automated inspection and maintenance using drones and robotic systems, in visualization of feature data in intuitive waves, and also the 3D modeling starting from point clouds, for example, measured using different devices. It can help in predictive analytics and in supporting decision-making for optimizing interventions, in handling large volumes of data, and to be able also to work at the territorial scale level, when a network of bridges is considered. At University of Perugia, we worked in several of these aspects. I will show you something on damage detection and classification, on automated inspection, and on territorial scale SHM. Starting from damage detection and classification, in machine learning-based SHM, vibration data is acquired from a SHM system and used to train a machine learning algorithm and build a predictive model so that when new data is measured, the model can assign labels and perform damage detection or even classification based on the type of data used for the training. In civil engineering field, we commonly use as features proper statistics of modal parameters, natural frequencies as mode shapes. We can alternatively use statistical parameters of time series using raw recorded data, avoiding the passage, the identification of modal properties that is required to get modal parameters, or we can alternatively use images when computer vision algorithms are used. Here you can see some of our attempts to perform damage detection using autoencoders, in particular two types of autoencoders, multi-layer perceptron and convolutional autoencoders with different data settings. And in particular, what we do is we select a sensor, we select a feature that can be the mean square error, the original to reconstructed signal ratio, any type of statistical parameter relating the original sequence to the reconstructed one. Then we set a threshold and we assign a label to the single sequence. Important is to choose the length of the time sequence in order to correctly reproduce the dynamic behavior of the system, the dynamic response, but at the same time keeping the computational burden low. Then we may work with the single sensors or in the framework of the ensemble learning by finding a decision vector where we sum up the labels obtained for the single sensors. To improve the detection accuracy, we realized that we need to work at the level of macro sequences. So we have to put in series all these short sequences and define a macro sequence on which we decide if the macro sequence is damaged or not by